Okay, are we doing it actually though? Yeah, I think so. Damn. So let's start out with a poll while I wait for some people to get in here, and let's ask them. Blue. Actually, Owen's a lower number. Let's do Owen. Owen blue. And, yeah. Where the hell is the poll? I literally don't know. Oh, there it is. Cool. So it's running. Cool. And it says we even got a viewer, which is me? Because everyone's at Brick Fair right now. So, yeah. Cool. So let's do it. Transition. Boom. That's nice. That's fancy. That's good. Everyone likes that. Alright guys, so, how's everyone doing? It's a punch tab, my favorite. And then the secret is not to rip it out. You want to pull that out and then break the glue there. So you don't break the tab, so that you keep the tabs. And yeah. And this is 234 pieces, so that's about 115, 16 pieces each. That sounds right? Wow. Look at their advertising still in here. So bag one is that one. And then, who's number one? Blue? Nope. Owen. Cool. My live building setup is the least ideal. I've got a switch here that I've literally just thrown on the floor to get it out of my way. And I have to like reach over the camera completely and like between lights. Ideal, it's not. But damn, it just loaded the viewership spike and it's showing me a bar graph on my end. That's a line that just starts out of nowhere and then doubles for 2 concurrent viewers. So even maybe you just don't want to talk. Maybe it's because it's just me watching on 2 different devices somehow. Who knows? But feel free to like the video if you're watching this in the future or in the current. Either way, I like those. So as you know, because you're a loyal viewer, you who's watching this again in the current or future, that the only way I'm making it to Brickheadz Valhalla. Hopefully that music's not too loud over you guys. I don't know if it is or isn't. The only way I make it to Brickheadz Valhalla is to finish all of the brickheads. I've got to do every single brickhead in order until I, finish. Which, let's be honest, it's not happening. They're gonna just keep coming out with them until I'm dead. But I'll have fought valiantly, and, sometimes that's enough to make it to Brickheadz Valhalla, ain't it? So bag one's first step is this. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna adjust this camera down, because it's only for me. Anyways, but there we go, locking it in. Beautiful. This is a great great build experience. And he does have hair, so he's going to be annoying to actually build. So I'm sure before too long Dion shows up, because Dion's wild like that, I guess, is the only way to really put it. Click. Click. That looks like it's a blue 1x2 plate. Yep. Got it. Click. Click. To be honest with you, just don't know if building these brickheads brings me much joy anymore. They're very repetitious. Unfortunately, we're still quite a few off before I start getting into some of the fun ones. And not that it's that big of a deal, but I've already got several of the fun, quote-unquote, ones built, so I don't actually have to even build them for the Gauntlet review. So it's fine, actually, but... Oh, a brick with a pocket. Okay, so that goes... This is where we get into fun territory. It's a 1x1 onto a 1x1 brick, and then a 1x1 plate again on the top. I do that twice, and I stick it on the front. Great. That's value. Do like that brick though. That's a great pattern on a brick. So, you know. Up next is we're building that spinal column. Welcome back, that one viewer. Or a different one viewer. There it is. A sand blue 1x2 by, I guess 2. I'm gonna put it here and say, yeah, that looks like 2, because it's slightly taller than the 1 2/3 that I've created next to them. Okay. Using a couple of these corner pieces in here and a 1x4, 2x4 plate. Just kind of narrating as I go, huh? Just doing a little light narration. And this one's definitely a this one's gonna be a fight for our lives, guys. Humble ancient fan of Lego out there in YouTube world, or perhaps this one. This video, maybe this one, will make it to hideout.tv. Is that site still going? I honestly couldn't even tell you. Oops, I put that on backwards. This one goes that way. This one goes this way. There we go, because this one's going to get a gun, I think. Wow! I guess the question is, should I fix the tags? Is it that nobody's hanging out because they don't want to hang out with me, or are they not finding the stream? You know, doesn't really matter, does it? Gotta build this one anyways, regardless of friends along the way, and I guess the real Brickhead Gauntlet is the friends along the way, but sometimes it's lonely at the top, ain't it? Let's see, we got 2. Wow, hello everyone. Everyone. I spelled dinosaur, I say you are. Do a light typing, Brickheadz. Hell yeah, update that beast. What else is in here? Is the thing going? Thumbnail says it's good. Don't need that. Turn on that monetization. Hell yeah. I'm gonna be honest, guys. What's the point of doing this if I ain't got the ads on, right? There it is. Welcome, viewers. There's an ad now. I don't know if you're gonna actually see it or not, I guess. But... So yeah, we got some nougat hair we're building up next, and then we'll be hopefully done with this boy. We've got legs still. Legs, face. And he does have a gun, I believe. Judging by the fact that I have gun pieces. You see that? Yeah, you can see it. I also have a create highlight tool. I never use the create highlight tool. Maybe if I do something epic, I can be like, damn, Mom, grab the camera. There we go. I guess we're going to skip back towards legs for a minute. Cool, cool. Just a little satchel pouch type dealio. So we've got a little leg pouch. And then the legs are blue, blue, brown, 1x2s, blue, 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 brown, and do it again. There it is. Guess I'm stacking up. It says I'm getting up to 10 playbacks. 0 likes though. That's rough. If you're the one viewer that's here, and I assume you're not me, again, it's hard to tell if I'm the only one in here. But please leave a like so that I can ascend to Brickheadz Valhalla gracefully. Don't make me beg to go to Brickheadz Valhalla. Because I guess I will. Like, I guess I don't really have anything else going on, do I? But... And then we're making the face now, and it's actually going to be smooth face before we go too hard. This is one of the most... this is probably the most interesting one, is when you kind of start to make him look like a real boy. Lock it in. The secret here is, and I've said it countless times, but you put it on just a little bit, and you can see it's a little far off there. And you can rotate it just a little bit. Oops, I bumped the camera. And then push it and lock it in. And they're pretty close to straight. Nice. Okay, next up is an ear. Pretty, you know what I'm gonna say is that I do like when they do these corner tiles. I'll go as far as to say that about these monstrosities. There we go. Then an actual ear goes on here. I believe this is an actor. He's Chris Pratt. Sounds right. Yes, I'm gonna go with Chris Pratt. I wonder if he has built this, because like I'm sure he has the minifigures of himself. Like, you know, why wouldn't he? But I wonder if he's actually went through and sludged through building. I guess he doesn't build a lot of brickheads, so he probably doesn't feel as exhausted by it as, you know, a brickhead purist like me who has to do it every week forever. Or else I won't be able to ascend to Brickheadz Valhalla. You're gonna get tired of hearing that one, I'm sure. Dear ancient fan, who's been with me for so very long. Back of him gets a couple of these plates. There we go. Another plate. 2x4. Yeah, at least they built it up with some big pieces, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes they just give you one small piece and they say, use a 30 of these and figure it out, chump. So, it's nice to get that. Step 31. And it's 6 halves, so we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it. Is that how the back of his hair is going to look? Yeah, because it spins him around. Okay. Says this one goes here. Now 1 by 1 goes here. 2 of these. Let's see, we got. You guys see it. This one goes here. This one goes here. If you're just joining, you're in for a real fight for our lives. If I'm going to be honest, it's 4 of these in this step, so 1 goes there. It's a Brickheadz of a human, and he does have a stylistic hair that they're trying to capture with bricks and slopes and all kinds of stuff. And honestly, I always feel like this color's way too flesh. I don't know, it's because they use it as flesh on some people, right? And some of their stuff, but it feels very pink and gooey. I know it's a brown, kind of muddy, nougaty color, I guess is what I might say. I seem to be missing a 1x2 plate in that color. So that means that I used a plate instead of a tile somewhere, and now have to track down where I've done this. I'm on step 35 in case you're keeping track at home. So I will roll back the tape, and by that I mean flip through the instruction booklets backwards until I see a 1x2 plate instead of tile, and I'm looking everywhere that I put those. There it is. This is supposed to be a tile, not a plate. Got it. Got it. Step 35, I believe I said I was on, which is getting very close to the end of the book. Yes, it really is. One more slope, and build his gun now. Ooh, that's what we're going with for his hair? No, we're not. Because I did mess up just a little bit. This one slope piece, hopefully I don't destroy it trying to take it off because of my immense man strength. Yes, I've done it. It goes here. There, that does look a little better. Oh, it looks like Owen's taking the lead in the thing. Pull. Pull is the word. Okay, so this piece, 2 clips together, put the syringe in here, cool. Then add this, make it a gun by putting a handle on it. And that's the gun. There, you got a, Owen's got a gun. Damn. And then we do this. We do this. We do this. One of these. And it's the classic Brickheadz face, and we're halfway done with the set, guys. Shout out to everyone who's still hanging in there. Not liking this video, but hanging in there. Listen, don't let me bully you into giving me engagement. If you thought I deserved it, you would have given it to me, right? That's the game, ain't it? Bag 2 is blue. Now, blue does not have hair, and maybe a fun build thing is that blue is an animal, which is interesting because we don't have any animals leading up to this, I don't believe. Oh, hey, it's Dion. Just was talking about you, I don't know, 10 minutes ago? I don't know. But yeah, I was saying that you're sure to show up for this live stream. You should always support the live streams. And look at that. He shows up and a like appears, so like, I don't know where the other 3 viewers are hanging out, but this guy actually likes me. Just razzing you there, other viewers. So this one's already, I can tell, going to be an annoying one because it looks like it's a lot of small pieces to make big pieces, which you know, I complain about, but only because it's annoying. Fun print there. Don't know what you use that for other than a dinosaur, but I got 2 of them. Yep, I got 2 of them. So both sides get a little green bit. Now, I was saying is that this is the first animal, I believe, right? Like, I've been reviewing them in order, and I don't recall building any other animals. So this is significant because they've got a whole line of like Brickheadz pets at this point, which is so far off in the future that I haven't even built any of them yet. But someday I will, or I won't be able to go to Brickheadz Valhalla, will I? But yeah, we're doing this. Speaking of blue, damn, if there ain't a fair amount of bright blue in this build. So this is interesting because I haven't built any animals before. I don't know how they do for internal structure. So we've got a vertebrae backbone type thing going on here, which that's pretty standard. Let's see how they continue that one up. Looks like we do have some snot pieces. Those are probably for the hands. Yeah, I'm looking at the front of the box. It looks like it's probably hands. Anyways, Dion, thanks for joining. I know it's not the live stream you wanted, but it's a live stream I needed to do so that I could build this. I mean, I guess I could have just done this off camera, or eventually recorded it by myself, but I thought this would be fun. I have the streaming set up now with all these fancy transitions and stuff. Like, watch, I can do a intermission, boom, BRB, and then it's got all my things, and boom, back in it. That's fun. I like it. It's a nice change at the very least. Let's see, this piece. We're doing some kind of tail, I think, for it. So it's a 1 2x3 and then 1 2x3 in blue. And then a 1x2 in that, I'm gonna call that, I'm gonna call that forest green. I think is what that color is. It's the dark green, but dark green is the regular green. That's dark green, if you're keeping track at home. And then this goes on the back, cool. So yeah, that's green. So that's gotta be a forest green, I think is what that one's technical name is. That's Bricklink. That's Bricklink name though. Unfortunately, I don't know what that would be. This is an interesting little build for its belly. Blue's a girl, right? Because all the dinosaurs in Jurassic World should be girls if it's the same. I think it's a reboot. I don't think it's a sequel. I haven't seen any of them, I guess, have I? But it's a reboot of the Jurassic Park franchise, so they should all be girls, so they can't make them. Alakazam 3 showing up? Hey, thanks for joining. And just in time to watch Blue be built. That's good spacing, actually. So, you know, in case you're new, just starting joining in the stream here, because it says we got 3 now. I'm gonna say it again. So get your big ancient fan hats on, because we're doing a live build here of the Brickheadz, so that I can do the Brickheadz Gauntlet, where I review every Brickhead forever until I finish, so that I can go to Brickheadz Valhalla. So yeah, thanks for joining. Okay, so now we're gonna tile. Apparently, we've got 2x4, one of them. That goes there, locks it down, makes it look smooth, and then I've got some 2x3 in sand green to cover up the front, because I assume that's where we're building the head next. Pretty reasonable. 2 arms, they're 1x3 plates, a tile, and a clip, all in that very memey sand green. Nice. Lock it in, yep. And then this doesn't look like your typical Brickheadz. I'm gonna be honest with you, it looks, I wouldn't say exciting, but it looks promising. Perhaps this one will finally be an interesting build, because it's a dinosaur as opposed to a human, huh? Ooh. I think we're going to do some upside down building to cover the bottom side of this here in a second. Under here. But for now, we've got a little bit of intrigue still. And then where's the round piece? There it is. And the pink brain still hanging out. That's classic Brickheadz there, right there. This thing, a half tile, and a double snot brick. Going up, coming together. Damn. And a couple more brickhead bricks on deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, although I said it doesn't look like the typical Brickheadz, it's forming up pretty quickly into the standard cubes, which, you know. Oh damn, some daring music just started going. Also, this goes front back, or side side, not front back. There it is. No, it's fine, Dion. You know, don't apologize for family, because family, you know, is important. And I'll be honest with you, you didn't miss much. You missed a little bit of building Owen, but you can always watch that on the VOD if you're actually interested. But you've seen dozens of Brickheadz built at this point, so you don't really need it. Not gonna lie, he was a pretty boring one. He had hair, so I complained about that. I think you showed up right as I was starting blue. One by 3 with a little raptor toesy. That's fun that he's got a little claw piece down there. It. Put that leg on. Let's do another one, but backwardser. I don't know what you would have done for this. I wouldn't have, you know, obviously done that exact toe. But I guess it's all innovation at this point. Like I said, this is the first Brickheadz animal, so they were testing some stuff out, deciding what really worked and what didn't. And yeah, there's a little bit of an effect of a claw on the foot there. Two by 3, 2 by 3, and a 1 by 2. Making the face go pretty nice. 2 more 2 by 4. No, it's not. It's 2 by 2s. One by 2. Woo. Wrongish. That's fun. There's a little bit of hollow space in there where there's nothing's going to happen. Okay. Okay. You see that little bit of hollow space? Guess we're going with that. Boop. Bump the camera again. This goes here. And then a tile. Now, when I think of a Velociraptor, I definitely feel like one of the key features is the long face, the long snout, whatever you want to call that thing. And this definitely has a rounded front, but not terribly long. Which, interesting choice on their part. Here we get into an actual step. We're combining one of the bow pieces and the 1x1 brick here to hide this side. Do a little bit of swoop. Interesting. Yeah, so it's definitely, this one was definitely a little bit better of a build than some of the other ones so far, at the very least. Again, going with that bright blue, I don't know if that's the most perfect color for this character, but they sure do seem to think so, so who am I to disagree? I guess it's, I don't know, we'll look at the box one more time at the end here, and we'll make a judgment based on that. We do also have little teeth. Oops, teeth don't go that way, teeth go this way. Okay. And the Brickhead's eye goes up and backwards. Yeah, pretty close. Kind of looks derpy. It's not a very photogenic face. No, damn. If this one's not a little bit more fragile, if nothing else, just a little bit less connections on some of the arms and legs. We'll say that for a positive of the tried and true regular Brickheadz is they're fairly stout builds by the end of it. They definitely tend to kind of, I don't know what the word is, I mean, they definitely, they connect well. They definitely have a little bit more built up. So that's fun. We're not going to go with like kind of a sleek look, as one's going forward, and then when you rotate it, it's the same direction. What an interesting problem to run into as a Brickheadz designer, where you have to come up with some kind of solution for that. More corners going in here. Some more small plates. Not bad. And then 2 tiles actually covering up a fair amount of that blue. So the blue stripe kind of wiggles down the back there. It's a shame they couldn't have done something there to connect it, I guess, but it would have added a lot of blue on the top. I mean, it definitely makes it more fun to look at, and again, you're going to be seeing it from this view on the front, just a little bit hinting through. It's going to be fine. The base is, it's a standard base. Never mind. I was going to say it's a bigger base. It ain't though. And done. Oops. There, that's done. So it can't go far back as Owen can because the tail sticks backwards, but that's a fun logistical problem with a lot of Brickheadz is they don't quite fit in the amount of space they're given. Got a handful of small little extra pieces. It's nice to add to the collection, I guess. And yeah, that's the build. So I think this is your last chance to vote in the poll here. 100% Owen, 2 votes, no votes for blue. So going once, going twice, last chance, and I don't think anyone's going to vote on it, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, 40-minute live stream, not bad at all. Oh, we got one vote in there for blue at the very last second. Wow. Thanks for joining, everyone. If you got any questions, go ahead and throw those in there before I kill the live stream. and of course like the video and stuff, and there'll be a review out in a couple hours hopefully for this one. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it's extensive, but it'll be a review. And that's the requirement for the Brickheadz Gauntlet, isn't it? Good night, Dion. Thanks for staying up with me. Good night to the other 2 viewers that are possibly out there in YouTube land. I think that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit a test widget button for a subscriber just because I want to see it. No balls. There it is. That's fun. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and tagline, whatever it is that I say.